All right. I've been told that. You know what? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? When I announced, people asked, Vonia, what about Congress? What about City Council? What about Mayor? What about? I say, hey, hold on.
Start somewhere.
I just decided on this. If you guys get me if you get me elected on this, I might consider other things. But I'm running. I want to say Mm-hmm. Hey, now John, you on point. Mm-hmm. That's 2 snaps.
Pimp stepped. Oh my goodness.
I never thought about it. We could.
That's right.
We can do this here. I know we can do it.
Absolutely.
Right. And you know what, John? It's truly an honor. It's a challenge, but I was so honored when I was asked to do this, and I really seriously mean that. It's truly an honor. It's a challenge, but like you said, we can do what Atlanta did. I know we can because we got some fearless women here.
Dynamic.
Thank you, John, for calling. We're going to get to Theo. Theo, question or comment? How you doing? Thank you, dear.
Happy Wednesday.
Thank you. I'm calling because a few moments ago you talked about people being members of the Michigan Democratic Party voting at the convention. However, you also have to remember if there are precinct delegates, and I'm sure there are, who are not registered.
Right.
That's right.
That's a good point.
And should become a member so that they can vote for the Livonia Fairbanks.
All right. All right. Absolutely.
Thank you for sharing that,
Thank you,
because we
Theo.
forgot to say
Right.
that.
Absolutely.
That's really
Right.
important.
Once
Because there are a
again,
lot of precinct delegates
I
out
told
there.
you we got bright, as you said, bright and brilliant listeners.
Amazing.
Right, amazing.
Thank you.
Theo is absolutely correct. If you are a precinct delegate out there, anywhere in the state, you can come to the convention and sign up then, and they will give you your credentials to vote. Precinct delegates and any leadership that has been elected, right, for office.
Any elected official.
Any elected official.
Right. And then lastly, let people know the importance of being the vice chair
Yes, indeed.
of the State Democratic Party. Okay.
Absolutely, and in fact, Theo, every day I'm providing information as I lead up to it. Every day, I want to talk about the importance, the reason, the platform, also how the process will go. You know, when we get there, I'm going to talk about the process.
Did I hear process?
Right. So one day I'm talking about the process. Right. I need to announce now, guys. We're going to have Lavora, who is the COO of the Democratic Party today, right now. She's going to be on my show this Friday at 7 p.m. So tune in. So, yeah, Lavora, who is running for chair. Right. Yeah, she's running for
Barnes,
chair.
yeah.
Right, Lavora Barnes. People were saying, is that you? No, that's Lavora, V-O-R-A. Lavora Barnes is one of 6 that are running for chair of the Michigan Democratic Party. So she is going to be on. Last week, Greg Bowens, he called in, but she is going to be on and talk about the reason, the purpose, and why we should be doing this. Thank you, Theo. All right. Have a
Thank
good day.
you.
All right.
That was a great point.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was a really.
we
good
forget
point.
about that.
Absolutely.
Right, and that's
right.
important
It
because
sure
a lot
is.
of
It's
people,
thousands.
yeah, there are a lot of precinct delegates
Yes.
out there,
Right.
a lot, and
Right.
they have the opportunity to come and vote for you.
Right. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Well, Lisa, along here with all the sisters, we have our first book. This is our first. Let's show it again. Our first book.
It's beautiful.
Courageous Women Find Strength During the Storm.
Yes.
When you saw and heard the theme of the book, what came to mind to you?
First of all, thank you so much for the opportunity to be on your show.
Oh, truly
This
my
is
pleasure.
Awesome, and to be with all my sisters, and certainly thankful to Dr. Missy for putting this project together.
Yes.
But one of the things that I immediately thought about was the Lord had been telling me to get your story out there for the longest. And I, had started writing a few things down, but, I needed that help and I needed the assistance. So when Dr. Missy came along with this project, I thought, how awesome is this? And let me tell you, she is truly the break-free coach.
Yes, she is.
Because I wanted to write some of everything in this. And so she gave me some real good tips to help me get that story out. And I'm telling you, guys, when you really listen to some of these stories, read some of these stories, and then come and listen to us, okay, this Saturday, as we share our stories in person, you are going to really be amazed. It is amazing how, with this group of women, how I was able to find strength in some things that I was going through just by reading some of my sister's stories. And there were a few stories that I actually resonated with. So here I am writing this piece because I know that what I went through will help others. I then read some of my sister's stories in here and said, oh my goodness, this is the answer.
Right, because everybody has a period, a journey that they're taking. Life is a journey.
Absolutely.
And there's roadblocks, there's twists and turns, there's ups and downs. And everybody, regardless of how old you are, how young you are, male or female, but at certain times we have to all agree, and I'm sure the brothers out there agree. Sometimes the women carry the burden internally.
That's right.
For the whole
Because you
family.
have to be strong for everyone else.
Right, for the whole family.
do.
We have to carry the burden. I mean, I'll tell, we could tell the story of sexual abuse in the house. And just now, after you're 40 years old, 50 years old, you tell the story. You release it, but you've been carrying it for years. I mean, we just went through that in the summer for years. And so I was sharing with young men and men otherwise, that women have been carrying that burden for long. You said, and one guy asked me why. I said, because they knew if they told, it would tear the family apart.
Yes.
So we sacrificed ourselves
That's
for
right.
other people.
Absolutely. So, so this is a
Absolutely.
book. This is a book that talks about all the journeys that we all have taken, and all the joy that putting it in writing.
Exactly.
The challenge also. Of
Yes.
putting it in
Lord
writing.
Jesus.
Right. But they say that joy comes in the morning.
Yes.
And when I woke up and I was finished.
It was hallelujah.
Oh
time,
yes,
right?
right.
And one of the things that you said something that's so important. Why don't we tell? Because we're taught. We're conditioned. I think Dr. Sabrina Jackson says it too. We're conditioned. We're conditioned not to tell.
Yes.
We're conditioned. What goes on in our house stays in our
Yes,
house.
right.
No matter how egregious it is.
Yes.
And that's not good.
Yeah,
That's not good.
right.
Even some of the stories in the book, again, me writing my own story, knowing that it would be a blessing. My sisters writing their stories and bless me. But there were other stories that my sister wrote that I knew would resonate with other women that I knew. And I said, you need this book.
That's right.
You
That's
need
why
this
you
book.
really need this
So
book.
this book is therapeutic. This book is life-changing. This book is really something that I felt that it had to be told.
Right,
And now was the time.
it's a how-to. I mean, it's almost a roadmap
Yes.
from the
good.
struggle to the success. It's a roadmap.
So how do you
and
get
each
through to the
and
other
each
side?
chapter,
Yeah.
chapter, each author, each sister gives you points on how they survived and how you will be able to do it. Because we said in the book, if we could do it,
Yes.
you can do it.
Here's a
When you saw that you were going to be an author, what theme did you take in terms of your writing?
So this is actually my third book.
Okay.
And the first book was a book of inspiration. But when I had the opportunity to be a part of this book and actually tell my story.
Your story.
To actually be able to get it out. I couldn't believe it. Dr. Missy gave us the platform to be able to feel comfortable telling our story. That was